Oh, hey there. Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be building an octagonal barrel out of this 3x3 Rubik's Cube here. Now, I want to dedicate this entire series to people that want to get into modding, which is why I'm doing this puzzle. I actually have a tutorial of this puzzle from a couple years ago, and I wasn't going to bother filming it, but I figured that I hadn't done an updated build video in this puzzle for a couple years now, and it's a very, very easy puzzle to build. So if you want to get into modifying or building puzzles, this is definitely a fantastic place to start. If you want a more in-depth explanation as to what it is that I'm doing here, you can check out my tutorial from a couple years ago. But anyways, back to the puzzle, which I should probably be talking about. After setting up on the bandsaw, I cut all of the edges off, and I was pretty happy with how everything was looking so far. So I got the puzzle ready to be disassembled, and I took all of the pieces out and then separated them into the pieces that needed to be modified and the pieces that didn't. And after I did that, I separated all the pieces because they tend to stick to each other when you cut them. The plastic kind of melts them all together, so it's important to separate them all, and then I glued them all together. I got the epoxy sculpt out and I mixed it up and I stuffed it into all of the pieces. This is a fairly wasteful process, but I like to stuff some tissue paper into the puzzle piece beforehand just so I don't use as much. After all the puzzle pieces were cured, I reassembled the puzzle and got everything set up to sand the puzzle as a whole on the belt sander. I had a look over the puzzle just to make sure everything was turning properly before I took it over to the belt sander. I was pretty happy with how the puzzle was turning, there were no obstructions, so when I put it on the belt sander I sanded all of the faces that I had filled to be nice and flat. I unsticked all of the unmodified pieces just to make it a little easier to sand the puzzle, and then I disassembled it, getting ready to sand all of the pieces that I had modified individually. Now I was going to round off all of the edges just to make them look nice, and then I was going to reassemble the puzzle after that for the final painting. I made sure the surfaces were nice and smooth, and I was pretty happy with how everything was looking, so I reassembled the puzzle, and after that was done, all I needed to do now was paint and sticker. And there it is, the puzzle is complete. I actually had to hand cut these stickers myself. It turns out I didn't have a sticker set for this puzzle, but I think they turned out pretty well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.